Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
3, boy. 2.
Right, we on. Hey, we got the motion right now, man.
3.
I'm talking about on some
2.
BBM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one
D-cut.
type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Talking and
You on that
shit.
vibe?
Yeah, we got that motion right now.
Shit, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We are back in the building, new building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO, Peso, blessed and highly favored. Got something in motion, no pun intended. Yeah. But nah, my brothers hit me up, man. A lot of good new vibes on the way. A lot of organic new music, new sounds that's needed. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of fuckery going on with what we've been hearing lately. But I want y'all to introduce yourself for these people, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm Money Making Mitch, aka P Buddy. What's up with it?
Yeah, Nuski OnGo, road runner Nuski, man. How you want to call it?
I'm Thrizzy.
Thrizzy on
Just
the
like
glizzy.
that, just like that.
That's
Hey,
Thrizzy on the
don't
glizzy.
y'all can tuggle back and forth with it. You know what I mean? But man, shouts out to you, my G. For one, you've been putting a lot of shit in motion.
Facts.
You set this up, and I've been needing just a lot of the city on the pod. You know, me and you been rocking like for a minute, but I've been knowing about you since I just seen you post up the Catch Me Cuddy.
Absolutely.
Like, that was for us like not to put it out there like that, like, but the timing of it is timeless. But it just was like just seeing where you came from and keeping that shit going, bro. Yeah. Like this shit, like I said, I
appreciate that.
Yeah, because we didn't cross paths through other people, but just to finally get shit going a few years ago, we did the Lansky tribute. Yeah, R.P. Lansky. But
R.P. Lansky.
Yeah, man. So
that was a dope video too.
Yeah. It came through. It came through. That shit. It was well needed. And then obviously, OnGo. We had our pie. If y'all want to tap in on that real quick. But me and Nuski go back since 06.
Way back there.
06, man. Yeah. And yeah, bro. Like niggas, I just love the fact that niggas is still working. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers dead and gone, but we still here and we still recreating, making dope shit. Y'all was playing some stuff before this, and I was just listening at, flying the wall. I'm like, all right, like the energy there, the shit dope, and it ain't that. Man, I don't even want to get myself in trouble, but it's just some different. It's some different shit from the music that the city been putting out. That's gonna go further than what the typical is though. And I just met you, by the way.
Yeah.
So please give us some more insight, man.
I started off as an artist. Realized that I had a sound and ear for this stuff. Started recording all my homies for free, and then started realizing I can charge for it. Moved away for 7 years, went to Tennessee, came back and opened up my own studio. Ever since I've been back, I got hundreds of names on these boards. People trust me with their sound and graphics and just music direction. Linked up with these guys about a year and a half ago, and ever since then, they ain't went nowhere else. They stick with Thrizzy.
Thrizzy on the glizzy.
They get that mix right.
Man, so did the link up happen like all at once with all of y'all, or was it y'all first?
What's crazy is I've known Mitch for long, since I was a kid, almost, since I was really getting into this. My homie DJ, I've known him since I was like 16 years old, 16, 17 years old, brought me around him in the studio in the city, and it was like the first time I actually went to a nice, legitimate studio. I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be in here, whether it's rapping, singing, artistry, recording. I'll be the dude pressing the buttons. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna do it. And eventually I did it. And then 14 years down the line, now I'm recording my man's. Now he's here. I'm engineering his songs. We making tracks together, and it's like it's a beautiful thing. We making some timeless records now.
So Mitch, so you initially seen him literally get into it and then just progress within like all the shit.
Absolutely. Because I always worked with, younger artists. Always had, you know what I mean? And Thrizzy, back in the day, he been hot. So but how life go. Life get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you working, taking care of your family, and still trying to do this. So
real shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you don't just do music 24/7. So Thrizzy, was living his life, I was living mine, but we just so happened to reconnect. You feel me? And
at the right perfect time.
At the right perfect time.
God's timing is never off.
Absolutely.
Because the way y'all, like I said, just from what I heard though, but then the way that y'all just like mesh with each other, it's an organic feel though. It's just like
Oh yeah.
No egos, no nothing.
Nah.
Because I pick up on it that a lot because I come from a team base of doing things, and you can kind of tell that early. But within here, I just came in here, it's like the vibe straight, everybody good.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably how the best work is created.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And with everybody kind of being, let's be honest, we all seasoned vets right now, so we down there know what we want to sound like, do, bar it out. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, y'all two niggas though. Let's talk about the link up, because you about to tell the story earlier, and I was like, hold on, bro, we gotta save it. So how did y'all link up and get it going?
So this big bro from back in the G, he used to record at Unk House. Mike G, shout out Mike G.
What's up, Mike G's?
Yeah. So what I'm saying, he been big bro. You know what I'm saying, but particularly for this, to put it in motion situation, right? So
yeah,
just at the beginning of this year, you feel what I'm saying, January somewhere in there.
So y'all been knew each other though?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Okay.
Way back. We been that. So I had just Chiefy, Rob Jackson, Tarantino, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with Rob Jackson.
So he had just sent me some beats, bro. I'm back in the city, back mode. And he sent me some beats. I get to working on one, right? So I had just said a line, but as I'm saying this line, it's because I had just got on Facebook. I just seen bro post a picture of the line though. You feel what I'm saying?
Put it in motion,
right? So when I say a line and I put it all together, I call him. I say, bro, I'm over here about to work. That's all I say, bro. I'm about to work on this song, bro. You got to get on it. Period, point blank. You got to get on it, right? Went to the studio, sent it to him. This nigga that got to it. Hey,
Mitch get busy though. Like he get busy.
Oh my god, he done got busy, got active on it. I said, oh yeah, but it was crazy because it was something that we really like took our time to plot with too. Like everything we talked about at the beginning of this year, how this shit lined up, like timing on perfect time, like crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Because right now, nigga, it's 3 days for Christmas, and this year it's already like a year, nigga.
Can't even.
Like it's fucking crazy.
Didn't even believe it. Like damn, it's December. That's how busy niggas been in motion.
Yeah.
All 2020.
Hey, bro, funny. I was talking to him the other day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the listening party, and he like, man, that was last week, and I was like, man, what? Because I hit you back, and but niggas just been so busy though, like it just was like fuck, bro. But you know what I mean? Like it just been a lot of shit been in motion. You know what I mean? So it's just been crazy. Yo, so because I just met you, I just got a curious question though, because Mitch was bigging you up heavy on the just how you provided like a lot of insight and just helping out with the project heavy though.
Absolutely.
For you to be behind the boards with it, bro, I used to do that, and you can't pay me to do that no more.
Yeah.
What do you love about that part of, the music and the process of putting shit together like that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because I feel like a lot of engineers, and not just in this area, but a lot of engineers that I know personally, they don't put their heart into it. They treat it as a job. Once they get so many people working with them, and doing mix after mix after mix after song after different style and stuff, you kind of lose focus. And I can see where people can do that, but that's the thing with me. I want to make sure every project that leaves this place has my touch on it. Like you can know I engineered it. I want people to understand, like when they hear a song that was touched by me, you can almost hear it, because I have signature drops, I have signature things that I like doing in my mixes. I have certain things that I do that that's a Thrizzy mix. That's a Thrizzy on the glizzy. That's every time he walk in, that's the first thing he says, Thrizzy on the glizzy, because I'm not about to just sit there and press buttons. Because we about to make a track. You can come in here with just an idea, and we gonna make a song. You can come in here with a verse. I'm gonna help you with a chorus, and we getting the whole song out the way. That's just my job as an engineer. Is to every product that leaves here got a stamp. I got my name stamped on it. Yeah. So
bro, and I asked you that because man, Nuski, I used to record damn near half the city. Yeah. This was from 2007 to 10, and I fell out of love with that shit. And I was making it my own. Like I had an engineer tag and was fucking around on the beat, having threesomes on the beat or whatever. And it just was like I stopped falling in love with it because the camera shit came.
Right.
But the way he was bigging you up, I just was curious because I probably didn't heard your shit. You mixed or had your hands on it.
Absolutely, I'm sure you probably have.
Yeah, and it, so I just know it just take a lot to just stay behind the computer, because when they leave, you still working on the shit.
No. That's the thing. I've gotten so good. I've gotten so good.
Oh, you said no. Literally, you
no.
don't.
Literally,
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
This is what I was like. I've done it for so many years. I've locked in my chain and developed a sound that when you come and get on my mic, I pretty much got you locked in. And by the time you got your 5th, 6th, 7th take down, I got your sound.
It's either a pre-mix or a good mix already.
I already got my pre-chain that I've worked through the years where I was just like, okay, I love this sound. Save it. 3 months later, I find a better sound off of that chain. Tweak this. Save the sound, you know, and I've saved it year after year to where I got this solid chain now to where it don't take me long to get a mix. Nuski can come in here and drop a song in an hour and it's done. Yeah. Done.
You already flying
he
hooks
might,
over.
He might need 15 minutes of extra tweaks to make sure it's to his liking and stuff sitting to where he wants it. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's good. It's golden. Give me 15 minutes at the end of the session to do my magic. I'm straight. Song's good, comes out good.
You're walking out the door ready to go to the radio.
Yeah, people just don't got passion for it anymore, and I think that's what music lacks is having passion. They just want to press record. Engineers don't do their drops. They don't know where it goes. As an artist, I know what I want with my music, so I'm gonna put it in your music.
Type shit.
Damn, bro. I love that answer because, like I said, I was doing this shit like 10 years ago, and I just was like, I knew that it took like just a lot of like time to learn. Yeah. Your signature of recording, dealing with different voices. Motherfuckers want to come in, compressors is different. Oh, absolutely. I went to the auto-tune area, so niggas was T-paying me, and I'm like, hey, bro, relax. Like, this shit ain't just overnight. So, nah, for real. Like, that shit was stressful, my nigga.
No.
Man, Shawnee came through. I'm like, hey, cuz, hold on, bro. But nah, man, so now I want to talk about, well, first off, I want to talk about the name. For the audience and people who don't know the real, I love the subliminal of it, but how did y'all what was the process of I mean, obviously I know a little bit, but what made y'all sit like, hey nigga, like we can come up with like this name for the title. So how y'all come up with that? What was that conversation like? Whoever wanna go?
So basically, I've been had the Wright brothers like like in the back of my mind. Cause I'm from Dayton, man, so I rep hard for the city. You know what I'm saying? So we all know the Wright brothers is a stamp here in Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton Aviation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like this is where the Wright brothers.
Actually,
was born.
shouts out to my
exactly.
G. But he threw North Carolina on it. That's still a problem, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
right.
Shouts out Nelzo, by the way.
Absolutely,
go ahead.
Absolutely. So I'm digging to the bone gristle. You know what I'm saying? So I had this thought to do the Wright brothers in the back of my mind, and so like I really never had nobody to do it with. So when Nuski sent me that track, and we did that song, the shit came out so dope. I'm talking about so dope, and we just sat on it in like the whole year, just doing other little projects, but just sitting on that song. You know what I mean? So about a month and a half ago, maybe been a month and a half ago, I said boom, it clicked. I said boom, I'm gonna do this with Nuski.
Nah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do. That's why it just popped up out the blue, out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been seeing us doing the put it in motion shit, but this Wright brothers just popped up like out of nowhere kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I ran it past Nuski, he was like, "Bruh, that shit dope. I think we can get that off."
Nah, for sure, cause it's one of them like. Nah, that's a terrible analogy, but yeah. I was thinking something in my head. But it's kind of like when you scroll and you see a fat ass. It's like, oh, what the fuck is that? But then when you see the way you spell right.
Exactly.
And if you know about it, you like, oh, like that. It's one of them like, damn, why did I not think of that?
Exactly.
Like that's what it gave me. It was I mean, not me literally, but it just was like, damn, like yeah.
It got that. It's witty. It's witty. You know what I mean? It's simple.
It makes sense. Like even because I looked at it, like the pen is the eye. I'm like the whole structure behind it. I'm like, nah, this shit like it got a great definition behind it.
Exactly.
And it's shit, bro. That's home court advantage.
Home court advantage.
You know what I mean?
It's great marketing, man, and that's what music is about. Like you gotta have great marketing to your shit. You know what I mean? It just ain't all about music. Like I was just telling my one family member, like, man, music is only 10% of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's only 10% of it.
Yeah.
Like the 90% is the business side, the marketing, the promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, making sure that you know how to keep your relationships open and know how to work with people.
Yeah.
So just tapping on that real quick with your expertise on the business stance. Like, did you have some times you got fucked over, or it just You learned the hard way or the wrong way.
I learned
not the right way.
I learned the hard way, the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like actually, like I done been.
That sound like a
block.
song title. No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like Thrizzy said, like when he was coming up, you know, Thrizzy like younger than me. So I was rocking with Thrizzy when he was young. You know what I mean? So I done been around the block a couple times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just learned the hard way, man.
Yeah.
Learned the hard way.
Okay, so building up to the Wright brothers and getting that all the way together with the marketing and everything. This whole year, y'all kind of just been working on it since that one song that y'all did together.
Well, nah. We just
okay, my bad.
Absolutely. Listen, it just popped up.
I'm trying to put the timeline together.
I got you. So
when he came in with it as
right.
well.
So actually, it was probably about like I want to say in between like 15 and 13 months we all been rocking. So it's been a little bit over a year. Okay. So we only been rocking that one single, Put It in Motion. That's all we've been rocking with, and we've been coming over here recording personal songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it wasn't no group nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. So
so wait, my bad. So I'm learning this as I go. So y'all was already.
Yeah.
Like, look.
Okay.
When bro brought me over here, I recorded over here one time. I told Thrizzy, I said, bro, that's where I'm at with it. You feel me?
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it been. So I was coming over here on my own terms, dropping. I got a whole.
You got material logs.
Yeah.
You got logs of material.
And then I come over here on my own time and do my own shit.
Yeah, type shit.
So like that Put It in Motion is the only track that me and Nuski, you know what I'm saying, like this past year didn't really got on together.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what I'm saying?
But about a month and a half ago.
Yeah, but up until about a month and a half ago, when we came with this Wright Brothers shit,
it been on.
We got unreleased songs, like the song you heard when we was just setting up your joints. You know, the song was playing.
Yeah.
That's unreleased. Ain't nobody heard that but us. You know what I mean?
So, okay. So, well, all right. That goes into the next question then, which is more like a y'all, anybody can answer this though, or y'all different perspectives. Yeah. But for y'all to all make it work organically, what's the best way y'all think that y'all are actually pulling this off? And I say pull it off, not like it's going to end or nothing like that, but it's just so hard to, put three different people or different styles or different. I work like this, he work like that, and nah, nigga, I do this and I work at these hours. What makes this shit happen? What makes this shit work all the way? Anybody can answer.
I can kind of answer that.
Go for it.
One, I could say that you locking in personally with me and you locking in personally with me got you comfortable with us making music together, obviously. Yeah. Y'all knowing each other, y'all comfortable making music together. You know what I'm saying? So it became easy for all three of us to get in a room and not have no headbutts of what we're going to create. I'll throw out a bar and you either say, yeah, that's hot, no. Yeah. I will tweak whatever we need to. Yeah. Most people just try to get on a song with somebody they ain't never worked with them before. They'll be like, hey, I want to do a song with you because I like your music. Yeah. And then that's just, I don't know your style. I don't know your writing style. We might not make a great song. We've made songs. We've made material over the past months. Yeah. So it's real easy to get together and be like, look at 7 songs and be like, man, you know what? This is the Wright Brothers right here. Like, out of nowhere, out of 50 songs we went through, these 7 is the Wright Brothers. Like, and that was easy to come up.
Through 50 songs, you only got 7 coming out?
Yeah.
That's deep. Well, all right, I mean.
Well, so
they
check
need
it
to
out.
hear this, though.
So check it out. Like, a lot of our songs is some songs that we just started creating since we came up with the Wright Brothers shit.
Okay. Which is a month and a half ago.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Specifically for the Wright Brothers.
Well, okay,
right. So we was just, like, what we did with the Wright Brothers was we took old songs that we already had. Like, the songs that on the Wright Brothers is like 4 or 5 years old. Songs we wasn't doing nothing with.
And they were unreleased. So me and Nuski just took some old work, stepped on it, and now we about to give it to the people. You see what I'm saying?
Like that analogy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all we did.
It just so happened to come back right, though.
Yeah.
What's crazy is, like, out of all the songs that they were going through, I didn't engineer all of them. Like, we went through some that other engineers touched and was recorded in other studios. We all threw them in a project, went through them all. Yeah. Threw the ones we didn't want out and came to the realization that every single last one of the songs on the tape I touched.
Exactly.
I was the one who did it, and it just felt good. It was a
And when that thought came out, I said, yeah, we just going to keep it with that number because these the ones that we all did over here, and we just going to keep that whole vibe. So the rest of them songs, we just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything in-house.
Yeah, and like I said, everything is working in between it, though. All right, so it's 7 songs.
Yep, 7-song EP.
All right, so like I said, we come from 18, 19 EPs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Why just 7? Because that's I feel like that's just a hard. Eric, like his everybody like nigga, like it'll be tough to just, you know what I mean, to just dissect it like that. So
I mean, this just a tester. That's it. That's all this is. But
so is it? Would this be like a Carter 1, Carter 2, Wright Brothers 1, right? Like would it be a consecutive like that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I was hoping that too. That's all.
I mean, what like you want to tell them? You want me to tell them?
It's a piece to it. What you want to tell them?
So
City Talk 1.
Yeah.
Next coming out, City Talker. We got a project coming right back to back.
Right back. We got a new project coming out like in April.
Yeah,
it's coming right back. Yeah,
it's
coming right back.
Yeah.
All right. So how is how do y'all separate the timing and when y'all want to drop it? Because that's the back end business of it.
Right.
Which we was talking about the marketing. So how was the timing coming about of like, I don't want to know how y'all conversations goes because y'all got it like structured already. Sound like y'all got the next year planned out.
Yeah, it's already done.
So how's them conversations happening and like, do y'all bump heads or do it be like, you know what I mean? Let's be honest now.
Nah. Like Nuski, my little brother.
Yeah.
You know, Nuski like 7 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So we got a good connection and he give me like, you know, saying good creative leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got an idea, cause I'm you know what I'm saying? Like so I got good creativity. So he don't if I present him with something and he know that it's dope, we gonna rock with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we both talented, but I think it's our relationship, you know what I'm saying, that we got with one another.
Y'all
outside
trust
the
each
music.
other.
Yeah, outside the music. You know what I mean?
I mean, cause let's be honest though, like I'll be the one to say it. It's a lot of weak motherfuckers running around here.
Yeah.
And it's hard to come across people that actually do great music, or you know, like I said, I gave Nuski his flowers a long time ago and now, but you know that nigga sound is crazy. Your working sound you was putting in and the Catch Me Cuddies and you know what I mean. So you know all of that shit it helped me develop who I am and how I was going forward with the music.
Exactly.
So that's why I just like how people need to hear this shit of like how it go. Like you said, it's 10% music. It ain't nothing. I'm pretty sure y'all done made some shit in fucking 15 minutes.
Hey,
he on wax with it.
City Talk 2 though, man,
crazy.
Like, we already listening to it and jamming to it, and right now, you know what I'm saying. We living in that right now, and we so excited about that. Yes. But you know, but this first EP, it's lit too. I'm talking about it's really gonna pop the top. It's really gonna make people pay attention. That's all we really wanted to do. Like we really ain't trying to sell 1 million copies off this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is just a tester. This is some old shit that we just put together. You know what I mean? But we know it's gonna do what it's gonna do. You know,
I love that. Like, not to say low expectations, but I just love the way y'all looking at it. Like, man, like it or not, but we got more shit coming.
Exactly.
One thing I want to ask you, you know, with like I said, your involvement on how, you know, I love his analogy. He got stepped on, and you was like, you know, three parts of that as well. Even getting into the comfortability of like I said, it sounded like you kind of executive produced the tape or album, however y'all word it. But at what point do you remember when you had got comfortable kind of like just telling artists in a more aggressive way, like, hey, you should do like this, or it should sound like this, or your voice sound better like this? Like, what got you to that point, and how did people take it, like when you first started doing that?
Man, I don't know exactly when that started. I've been doing it a long time, directing people. I always felt like I was really good at artist development, finding out what an artist needs and lacks. Yeah. Because a lot of artists aren't developed as themselves, so they come into a studio environment and don't know how to approach their song. They just got the beat and their lyrics. Yeah. I've made many of songs, different styles. Started off rapping, went to producing. Now I'm singing, doing pop music and graphics. So it's a little easier for me to direct people. Now, everyone's going to have their opinion. There's going to be some artists that's just like, nah, I like it like this. And you just got to realize, like, okay, the artist likes what they like. Then you just keep that in the back of the bank for the next session. Because my goal is to make sure they leave happy. As long as they leave with a happy product, I know it's going to sound good. I just want you to like your product. Yeah. So quality is not an issue when you come here. It's just the creativeness. How creative do you want me to get? Do you want drops? Do you want to stutter step your stuff? Do you want your stuff to glitch in? You want to sound faded and underwater? We can do anything you want here. Just how far do you want to take it? You know.
Yeah. So So basically, in a sense, like you said, you kind of just cater to them. You remember what they like, and then you just throw your sauce on it. You make sure you do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
Then you just kind of just, hey, what you think about this? Or I added this to it.
Yeah, and sometimes, a lot of artists come in here and they bar for bar it, and they'll just go straight bar for bar for bar for bar. And they might say something that makes sense, but in my head, I'm just like, this is a way stronger line. Like, say this bar.
Or you might need to drop the beat on a certain part. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot of producers out there that don't know when to do that. And a lot of engineers don't know when to do it. They'll put it on an off beat, or just like, you didn't say nothing powerful here, so why'd you drop the beat? Or the kick didn't come back in proper. Just bad chops. I get a lot of engineers sending me stems from other artists that I just can't touch because they got their breaths in it horribly, cut in the middle, and all kinds of weird stuff. It's just, I've been in it so long, I'm comfortable telling the artists what they need to make my job easier and to make the song a better product, whether they like it or not.
Yeah. And, I mean, in so many words, you know how to turn shit into gold.
Yeah.
All right? Because I'll go through the same shit. I mean, not y'all, but just how you built up, how you got to where you are with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So I'm trying to shine light on my brother.
Nah,
he play an important, like.
Listen, that's my little brother, man.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted Thrizzy to be in this interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you even came over here, he asked us again, like, is it just y'all or y'all want me in it too? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've been told Thrizzy, like, bro, I want you in it. You know what I'm saying? But because we've been hitting and missing, we really ain't had a time to really actually talk about, like, the interview and what's gonna be asked or talk about. We kind of like going off the top of the dome. You know what I mean?
But because I used to engineer, that's why I'm curious on why he's still doing it. Yeah, because I said fuck it. Yeah, but then I just
it's a full-time job for me. I don't have another job besides this. I work this in graphic design. So once I started doing that full time here in Ohio, like I moved back about 2.5 years ago, and I told myself I would never work for another man. Yeah, and I made that come true for myself. Yeah. And ever since then, it's just like I'm my own boss. And when you're a boss, you can make sure your business runs the way you want it to run.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So when somebody comes in here, they do a song, I make it how it sounds like this. That's what they expect now. They want the sauce. So I'm like, this is what you get when you come here. You get a good meal. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna go to no jank restaurant. You coming to a real high class place.
And that's him. That's Thrizzy.
Yeah, and you see where we at. Like I got names all over these boards around here. I'm not in no fancy studio. I don't got a lot of fancy stuff. I just got time and years and dedication and the ears for this.
Hey, but to answer your question though, Peso, about his engineering, because when you was asking him the question, I knew exactly what you was talking about because a lot of artists ain't open minded. And you got to be if you a good engineer, you gon' help the artist in some form way. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's how we get as engineers. That's how we get good.
Exactly. Like, and Thrizzy good at that. But I think what really helped Thrizzy in that department is because he's an artist. You see what I'm saying? Like he's an artist. Like even outside the engineering, because that's something totally different than just being an artist. Like we artists, but we ain't no engineers. You see what I'm saying? Thrizzy, he an artist and he an engineer, so that kind of
he know how y'all would want to sound because that's how he would want to sound.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's kind of like if I was a rapper and shooting video. That's how I kind of treated myself with videos. Yeah. It's like I shot my own first video. Yeah. It was an instrumental Wale, by the way, anyways. But I rapped over it. Well, I rapped the song and I edited it. I edit the video because I wanted all right, I'm gonna edit some shit that I want people to be like, damn, this is fire. But I wasn't about to just guinea pig somebody and just be like, damn, this nigga pay so whack. Nah. So, but the artists definitely, if y'all give the engineer the freedom to just kind of put their sauce on it,
Facts.
That's how you get that.
Facts.
You just stutter and all of that and the bass drop and all of that. Like you gotta, it
makes it a song.
Right. And that's what I like about, I think y'all dynamic of what people what's coming is, you know what I mean? Like I said, what is it called? City talk? Yeah. Because y'all bragging about that.
Yeah, crazy, man. We gonna rep where we from, man. Listen, in the era, man. In this era, bro, ain't nobody really repping hard for the city, man. Even with the sound of music. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the sound of music that really make you.
That's why I'm saying at the beginning of this. I'm like, bro, the sound of it is just like what we like to listen to, and what we were fans of, and not just. Damn, I don't want to say the word,
like
bro.
You said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists is guinea pigging, man. Come on, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But when you got three guys like us that we all saturated in our own creativity, like Thrizzy gonna be Thrizzy without me in his life. Same way with Nuski. You see what I'm saying? So we all are saturated in our creativity, and I think that's what really make it work.
Yeah, and it's bars and and good music. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like it's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
first skit on the tape says it all.
Yeah, it says it all,
It
man.
says it all.
hold on, say that again. First what?
The first opening of the tape just
No,
explains
what's
it
the
all.
word you use?
Skit.
First skit.
Niggas don't do skits no more. Bro, I just had a conversation.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Shit.
Facts.
We out there fucking it. You understand?
Niggas don't do skits no more. Niggas don't do skits no more. Bring it back in, face out. Facts though. Facts. For real, like on 2 though, on 2 our skit game got to go up though. You know what I'm saying? They got to really get, like, we kind of rushed and put them together, but we got to really sit down because we can do it.
Say that again one more time.
No, we were just talking about the skits, how like skits are real simple and easy, but people don't really, artists don't take the time out to do the simple shit because I guess their vision be so big, they just don't be moving slow enough.
I wouldn't even say the vision. I mean, well, that too, and I think that the artistry of music just got quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, like it now it got cool to be like, man, I did that in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I did that in,
Facts.
you know,
I ain't even right.
You know what I mean?
Off top
Yeah.
of the head, bro. Like
but as far as with skits though, that I think that was just like motherfuckers that really take their time to really, all right, let's sit in the studio, vibe out. You know what I mean?
You know, we was just talking about a documentary. I pitched you an idea for a documentary. You said, bro, let's talk about that. But actually, bro, Thrizzy not only an artist or engineer, he's a graphic artist designer. We already got movie covers. We already working on projects. Yeah, we going like film is where it's at. You see what? So
Yo,
yeah, so
man,
but we
that's
can
crazy.
but the thing about music is you can put them films on a project. And a person can
Score
hear
the music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? A person gonna hear it and it's gonna be just like them watching it on TV. You know what I mean?
Bro, I remember watching I mean, latest memory when I think about that, I was watching a Quentin Tarantino movie, the Django.
Yeah.
And Rick Ross song that came on. It was called Black Coffins. And you with a Tarantino movie, you wouldn't know the bass was hitting crazy in the theater.
Crazy.
100 black coffins, and the white people were looking at, and it just was like, it's a slave movie, and you know, it's Tarantino, but that shit just, you know what I mean? And it got like some of the craziest views on YouTube as far as like people going back to research it though. So that with the music, you can score your own film. It's all original soundtrack is already done.
Shit.
And like I said, bro, like that's why I started tapping into filming more because that's just like the next wave for me, and then it just became so like convenient on a like professional level. Like you can shoot a short film 15 minutes in like 3 days, 12-hour days.
3 days.
Got it done. You got the soundtrack with it. Like, so yeah, so we documented whatever, you know what I mean? Like we there with it. It makes sense now because if you asked me that a year or two ago, I wasn't ready for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, bro. We got something solid that we definitely need to connect with. But actually the film, so we are inspired with film. So that's the reason why we put like, you know, took our time with these skits because that's really where we at with it. You know what I mean? Like we're really about to jump into the film. Man,
one thing I like before Kanye went crazy, but when the nigga started doing the listening sessions before the album even came out, and if you saw on the ticket when people was buying it, it said the Donda Experience. It didn't say concert, didn't say nothing. It was experience. That's little shit that I pay attention to, like how you talk about with the music and the skits and everything. You want to make shit an experience. Obviously, you want the shit to bang and all of that shit. But you know, you want to have some replay value. Like, that shit was funny, or that part of the song was crazy.
Character
like
to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
because you know, music these days is kind of music is kind of boxed in anyway. You know what I mean? Like it ain't really. You can only go so far left, so far to the right. But because everybody is guinea pig and everything, it can get mundane. So the skits is a way for you to break that shit.
Yeah, and time repeating itself because niggas ain't doing skits no more. Yeah, bring that shit back and making it more creative now.
Making it more creative now. Yeah, and it's always the creative way though.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people don't understand. That's like me
sometimes.
Personally.
Go ahead, my bad.
Me personally, bro, I think that's the reason why NWA took off, man, because they skits was just so like epic. You know,
Nigga, Juvenile, Hot Boy.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Man, Manny Fresh,
crazy.
like, come on, like,
They skits was crazy.
yeah, man. Like,
Like Snoop Dogg, his skits was off the chain.
man, crap, bro. Shouts out to Railroad. We did courtesy of Get Mines. We had hella skits on that, and we had just did all of that, like just off of just music that we heard on CDs. Like that made it fun. It made it like it was an experience.
Fun,
like man, let that shit ride. And I don't skip none of that shit.
And guess what, man? We trying to get in the film, man. That's I'm from the era where you went from being a drug dealer to a rapper to a movie star. You understand what I'm saying? Like rappers don't go that far no more. You see what I'm saying? They just want to rap in that shit, man. We trying to do what Pac did. We trying to do what Will Smith did. We trying to do what L. Cool J did.
Ain't no ceilings.
Yeah, it ain't no ceilings. It's like it don't stop. It don't just stop with the hip hop, man. Like nah.
No, man. All right. So before we wrap up, one thing that I ask everybody, and we're gonna have to do a personal pod too.
Let's do it.
But just to go around, whoever want to start first, what's a good quote or a piece of advice that you live off of?
Put it in motion.
Period. I
Hey,
knew,
man,
I
hey,
knew it
man.
was coming.
That's all it goes. Go.
I was about to tell him he can't say it, but I'm like, I know that's gonna be it.
2023, man. Listen, I need y'all to make this y'all New Year's resolution, because this our New Year resolution, man. We is not procrastinating in 2023, man. We on go mode. We gonna put it in motion.
So is that a unanimous decision across? That's everybody's.
Put it in motion.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about here?
Unanimous decision. The first unanimous decision. Put it in motion. Yeah. All right.
man.
Thinking about, nigga, put it in motion.
Period. Well, look, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you inviting me into your space. I definitely need a black marker so I can put something up here. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, motherfucker. Shit. But nah, I appreciate y'all, bro. Shit, let them know what's coming up and everything like that, like real quick. Talking about that city talk too, like let everybody know what the fuck coming
you know
on.
What I'm saying right now, the 25th on Christmas Day, we dropping City Talk 1, which we already just discussed the EP. We say early April, about that time, right? Early April, City Talk 2. In the process, we got visuals. We're gonna even call them visuals on the way.
On the way.
Just off the top, coming straight off the top.
Period.
New Year coming straight off the top.
Period.
The Wright brothers.
Well, man, we tapped in, bro. Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep on dreaming. We out this bitch.
Catch me, Cuddy. Go!
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.